The ultimate battle between magic and nature begins. Wizard versus tree.
Hello, welcome to the evening vlog with Corey Wazinski. Our special guest tonight is one that is near and dear to my heart. Ladies and gentlemen, my dad.
Hey, how you doing?
Hey, welcome to Wizard versus Tree.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Very cool.
big year for you, Dad. Big year.
Yeah?
As February, you went in for surgery, knee surgery.
Yeah, my other knee replaced.
And now that it's almost August, how do you think you've recovered?
I think I recovered pretty good. Actually, this knee, this right knee was a lot better than the left knee. It was a lot quicker, it seems.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, I think it's coming along really good.
Nice. And now the big question is, can you do the studios?
No, I have to look elsewhere. I know that I can't go back. I just can't do the 12, 14-hour days anymore. It's just too hard on my body. My body's falling apart. My head says go for it, but my body says can't do it.
Right.
So, I have to look at that. My body's real important, so whatever I've left, I don't want to injure anything more.
Mm-hmm.
So, that's it.
Now, how many surgeries have you had throughout your lifetime?
Total?
Yes.
About 6 or 7.
6 or 7.
Yeah.
2 knees.
2 knees.
1 in the neck.
Neck fusion.
Hip.
Hip slip epiphysis.
Right.
Broken jaw. Pins in my jaw.
It's amazing that you're still standing.
I know, they call me the bionic.
Yeah, my friends do that. So now that you're kind of out of the studios, are you glad? Is there some part of you that, yeah, you'll miss it, but...
Yeah, I'll miss it. I mean, it's my dream. I always wanted to work behind the scenes, but what I don't miss is the backstabbing and politics.
Right.
Everybody's afraid of losing their job, so they'll do whatever it takes to keep that job.
Right.
They throw you under the bus, they make you look stupid and make you look bad in front of the boss, so that part I'm not going to miss.
Right.
But seeing how the movie's being made, the cameras, all the action and that, yeah, I'm going to miss that.
Mm-hmm.
And the hours, I'm not going to miss that either, so.
Right. What was one of your most fondest memories that even later down in life people will ask you and you'll say, oh, I remember when I worked on this film?
Probably I Am Sam, my first one.
Right. Before you were a set dresser, you were in construction, but that was your first set dressing.
That was my first set dressing job, yeah. I got to work with Sean Penn and Michelle Pfeiffer.
And your first credit, too.
Yeah.
Which was, I remember seeing that on the big screen, seeing your name as we were at the crew premiere.
Right.
That was really cool.
I couldn't make it, but you
That's
and your
right.
mom were.
Welcome back. We're with Greg Wazinski, my dad. And yeah, so now you recently got your truck back. Does it feel better to now be higher up on the ground, kind of controlling the road?
Oh yeah, definitely. I'm a truck guy. I'm not a car guy. I'm just too big for a car. It's too uncomfortable with all my surgeries, and that just feels better in a truck.
Mm-hmm.
Plus, in a car you can't sightsee.
That's true. That's true.
In a truck you can kind of look over and
I do feel a little safer when being above and with all the other cars, where if you can see something happening, you're not going to be blocked off because you're too low.
Yeah, that's true, but I drive a safe distance between cars anyway, so
Right.
I consider myself a pretty good defensive driver.
Mm-hmm.
So whether I'm in a car or not, it's...
But you had to do a lot to get this truck back.
Yeah, I had to put out a lot of money that I didn't really want to put out, but you know what?
So,
It's still a lot better than having car payments.
in total, what was everything that went wrong with the truck within the last couple months? It was like a couple fuel pumps.
2 fuel pumps, fuel regulator, fuel relay switch, alternator, starter. Then there was the gear, timing gear. It was shattered in 6 places, kind of floating around in my engine. You know, so yeah, it was crazy. And
You're lucky that truck's still in one piece.
yeah, I'm lucky I'm still in one piece.
It's true.
Yeah, I could have been killed. My truck died right on the freeway. And I managed to get over to the side, and then that was the start of everything.
Right.
So,
But no, now you got your truck back. You feel more like yourself, and
yeah.
I can still get to my bus, which is good.
oh yeah, absolutely. But I wish you had a better deal where you didn't have to go to the bus all the time. But you know,
Well, now with
you're a trooper.
with the new move, it's gonna be yes, that's right, new move. I'm moving to Santa Monica, which is closer in terms of not as I'm not going to all the way to El Segundo, which is near LAX, but because now I'm taking buses instead of trains, it's probably going to be the same amount of time,
Yeah.
which is. I mean, did you ever have that when you were first starting off, maybe with the movie industry, that they threw you around so many places that you kind of didn't know? You were never in one spot, and it was just kind of aggravating.
No, I liked it.
You did?
Yeah, I love being not in one spot. I can't stand. I like being different places. You know, whatever studio they told us, you know, we'd drive to the studio, and then the Teamsters would take off from there.
Well, that's all the time we have. Thank you so much, Dad, for being a guest on Wizard vs. Tree.
Oh, it's my pleasure. Thanks for asking.
And our next guest, I really don't know who I choose for guest. It kind of just happens randomly. So our next guest will be a surprise. But stay tuned. More Unrehearsed Mayhem is on the way.